everybody. What's going on? It's your girl Keisha J. Kelly with another episode of Black College Experience. Y'all, I was on here trying to fix myself, get myself together, and I can see Coach James. See, he a good student of the game. He been waiting. He did exactly what I asked him to do, and I surely appreciate it. Super excited about today's interview. It is none other than Tuskegee University's head coach, Coach Aaron James. I'm going to bring him on. I don't want to delay it because remember, y'all, we about to kick off football season. I think I'm interrupting some of these guys coaching their practice or whatever they got going on. But nevertheless, we're going to go ahead and bring on Tuskegee University's head coach, Coach Aaron James.
Hey, how you doing? Thanks for having me.
How you doing today, Coach?
I'm doing well.
Thank you for being on time. Thank you for beating me to the screen.
Oh, no problem. We had a lightning delay, so we had to end practice early. So that's why I'm here, ready to roll.
Oh, wait. So is it still lightning?
Yes, it is. So that's why we had to end practice.
All right. So I think it's a lot going on. Whether just I guess across the way it's like a lot. And I'm just hoping they don't come this way for this weekend. I'm just like, please don't send that. Because I've been there. I've been in that place where the weather just wasn't good, and we was out till like 2:00 trying to finish a game.
Yeah, I've been there before.
Praying that I'm praying this doesn't happen. So again, thank you so much for joining me, Coach. I won't keep you long. I won't be before you long, as the pastor say, but I'm gonna keep you for a minute. So as we start off here, Coach, you're going into your fourth season, correct? It's your fourth season.
This is going to my third season as a head
third
coach.
season.
Yeah.
All right. So third season as head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Last season finished 5-6 and 5-3 overall in the conference.
Mm-hmm.
You played quarterback at Tuskegee. What is it like to actually be back home? You know, when you first came back home, to actually come back home and to be able to be head coach at your alma mater.
It's a good feeling. I mean, it was a good feeling when it happened 4 years ago, to be honest. A.D. Ruffin, he was the head coach at the time, reached out and just asked me, did I want to come follow him here at Tuskegee University to be the head coach in waiting? And I mean that's all it took, knowing that I was coming back home to my alma mater and to just be able to lead this program in the right direction. I mean, it's a good feeling.
So now, Coach, again, we'll go back. We talked about last season, 5-6, and I know that's not how you plan to finish the season last season. Mm-hmm. Talk about some of those pain points that you endured through the season.
I mean, just looking back at some of those games, we lost some close games that we shouldn't have lost, but you learn from your mistakes as a coach and as a player. So we've been harping on that all summer, all camp. Just leaving last year behind and just learning from our mistakes moving forward. So our motto this year is leave no doubt, and that's what we're going to stand on, leave no doubt anytime we touch the field. So that's where we're at right now.
Okay, and that led me right into the next question. Leave no doubt. Can you further expand on that, and where did that come from? Where did you get that phrase from?
It just something that stuck with me. Like I said, we finished 5-6 last year, and we had some nail biters that we lost and some that we wasn't prepared for. So this season coming up, I just told the guys, hey, it's just leave no doubt. Anytime we touch the field, practice or whatever, we just got to make sure that we putting all in and leave the field, knowing that we left no doubt. So that's where the model came from. So
speaking of leaving no doubt, predicted to go third in the SIAC this year. I would be willing to bet that you might go higher, and I probably asked you the same question. How do y'all feel about that? And I say y'all, how do you feel about that, as well as the guys as being predicted to go third in the SIAC?
I mean, predictions are predictions. They're preseason. So like I told my team and my staff, I mean, we just got an ultimate goal. That's to win the championship. So whatever we predicted at, we could be predicted at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't matter. We still have something that we're looking forward to handling at the end of the season, and it always starts with the first game of the season. So I mean that's what it is. Like I say, our goal is to win a championship, and that's it.
All right. So speaking of new season, fresh starts, new beginnings, y'all open up the season next week. Red Tails Classic. How are you feeling about opening up the season in Montgomery?
Week after next.
Oh God, I didn't gave you the week before. Okay.
Yeah. Now it's the week. I mean, Red Tails Classic is what it is. We Winston Salem is coming in. They had a pretty good showing record last year. Good program, and we just got to be prepared, and we will be prepared for the opening game, the kickoff. And I mean, we just ready to roll. We just ready to roll.
Now, speaking of Winston-Salem, they were 7-3 and looked like they finished 5-2 in the conference last year. Mm-hmm. Is there anything that you've seen with that team that concerns you?
No. I mean, they put their pants on like we put ours on. So we just got to make sure that we're mentally prepared and just minimize the mistakes. The team that minimizes mistakes at the end of the game should be victorious. And we're looking forward to being that guy to hold up the trophy, the team to hold up the trophy.
Now, Coach, you know we got to talk about these lights, Coach. You know we got to talk about these lights. It's exciting times.
Yeah.
Now, we know when you played, they didn't have the lights, Coach.
No, it's way overdue. It's way overdue. The lights, you're not going to have any more 1 o'clock games every game, and it's just going to bring out more fans to be able to sit out, in some good weather. It's not going to be, like I said, a 1 o'clock game where it's 98, 99 degrees, especially it feels hotter down in this bowl during that time of the day anyway. So it's going to be a good showing. The university, they're putting it out there. They're advertising it, well. So it's going to be a good showing. And like I said, it's a historic moment. First time ever in the school history. I mean, that's big.
And that I've been down there when it's, hot. And when you say hot, it is extremely hot. So now, first time in history, like I said, you didn't have the lights when you played. How are the guys feeling about it? Because I know the fans are excited. I mean, it broke the internet when it happened. But how are the guys feeling and the coaches?
The guys are excited. They're excited. Like I said, we're not looking past the first game of the season against Winston-Salem, but it's been advertised, and we had our second scrimmage yesterday evening at 6 o'clock under the lights. So good. It was good. We had a couple of fans come out to check us out, but it felt good knowing that the first game that we're playing against Winston-Salem and the kickoff is at 6 o'clock. So just getting used to that feeling and that vibe, and we just looking forward to it.
So y'all ready to get over there and play under the lights? Y'all ready to ball and parlay with the shed over there?
Got to. Hey, that's what we do down here in Tuskegee, ball and parlay.
Now, speaking of ball and parlay, we know that Tuskegee is one of the most storied programs. It's one of the most storied programs in history. And of course, you talked about Coach Ruffin. We know Coach Slater. So many solid coaches. How did you feel when you came back playing behind these other storied coaches?
Playing
I'm coaching behind you. It's been a long day, and it's just Monday. I've been sick 5 days and Sunday.
I understand. It's just I've learned a lot from Coach Ruffin, even Coach Slater. I called him at times, and then even my old head coach, Rick Comedy. Legendary coach.
Oh yeah.
Coached here, at Jackson State, and did many of things, and I lean on those guys if I need anything to just talk about anything about life or football. So just knowing that those guys have came in and laid the foundation, and just it's for me to just make sure that everything is still up and running and moving forward.
And so how is the locker room right now for the guys? It's getting ready for that week one. How are the guys getting along? How's everything going in that locker room? Oh,
the morale is good. The locker room is good. Everybody is on one accord, and everybody is a tight-knit family. We are the standard, and they know that. So that's what we've been pursuing this upcoming fall, and the guys know what's going on, and they buying into the system on both sides of the ball. So they're excited about this upcoming game, and we're ready to roll.
Now, how did you keep them motivated, and how did you get them to buy into the system?
Just one day at a time. We want to win the day one at a time, and when we break it down in the huddle, that's what it is. One day at a time that we want to win. And the guys have, I got a new defensive coordinator, defensive side of the ball. So those guys have bought in with the system. And I mean, we preach that every day. We just not looking back, we moving forward, and that's what it is.
Now, Coach, we know I'm gonna keep on going back to when you played that because I got to keep going back. It ain't like it was a long time ago, but still, we know just
it's a long time ago.
I was trying not to say it, but since you said
it, hey, it's life.
So since we're here, Coach, we know seriously the time that you played versus the time now when these guys are playing. We know the importance of exposure. We know the importance of television time. We know the importance of getting it out there. And now what we're seeing is a large swing of the pendulum with, ESPN, all of those platforms, NFL Network, HBCU, Go TV, all of those. We see that. And we know that Tuskegee is going to be on quite a few of those times. Coach, how does that make you feel first to see that your players are going to be where you weren't, or maybe not as much? Maybe you weren't on TV as much. Maybe you had one game. But how does that make you feel knowing that your players, your team is going to get that TV time?
It feels good to know that the alums that even out on the West Coast or up north won't be able to make the game. They'll be able to see the games on televised, like you say, ESPN2, ESPNU, all of those platforms, and it's good and it is showing our brand. We're representing our brand, and for us to showcase that out there on Saturday or either Sunday or Thursday that we play, it's amazing. And we got probably about 5 or 6 games that'll be played on ESPN or ESPNU this year. So the guys they understand that the eyes are in the sky and it's going to be national televised, and they just got to go out and play ball and play lights out.
Okay, so then what are the coaches saying? Because I mean, they're going to be on there too, The
coaches they better not be trying to get on TV or anything of that nature. It's going to happen. They're not really saying anything about it. We're just coaching these kids up the right way and just making sure that they're grounded and just being disciplined in all phases.
Now, Coach, how important do you think it is for us to continue to bring that exposure, continue to put these young men on these platforms when it's time for them to shine? Because I'm joking talking about you on it. I mean, I'm pretty sure we probably close in the same age, so that means the same thing. We weren't on TV either, so.
Yes, it's good to know that a lot of the PWIs, they get a lot of exposure, and for us to be HBCU Division II program, I mean, it's second to none. I mean, Tuskegee is well known and nationwide. I mean, we are the standard, and this brand right here, it means a lot. So for us to be able to play on national television and play amongst amongst everybody, and show everybody what we have week in and week out. I mean, that's what we do, and like I say, it's good for us to have that exposure.
Now, Coach, now I want to kind of pivot. We talk about the exposure, we talk about the TV time, and you hit on it. You talk about Division II, and we know it's a lot of difference in across the landscapes, depending on the division and just on HBCUs all together. How do you feel about NIL at this point? Where it's at right now?
Well, for us on the level we are on, we have to make sure that we still recruit our guys that we have here, because we don't have any collectives NIL to give these young men, and a lot of those FCS, FBS guys are coming into our division or on our level to get the guys that's been All-Americans, all conference. So they're looking at those guys who's already been coached up to say. So they don't have to go into the high school role or the JUCO role to try to get players. They can automatically just come down to our level and get our guys. And it's been happening. I lost a couple of guys to Division I level FBS. So, I mean, it hurts, but the NCAA put that rule out. And like I said, we just got to make sure that each year, actually every day, that we're still recruiting our guys that we have on campus.
Now, do you have a method to your recruitment, like certain areas? Do you have a certain method to your recruiting?
No, just making sure that we love on these young men. I mean, that's what it is about. I mean, as coaches, we got to make sure that we do extra, extra things to make sure that we loving on these young men and just coaching, not even just about football, just about life in general. So these guys that don't understand that we are here in their corner for them, and I always have an open door policy for any of my guys to come in and sit down and just want to talk about anything other than football.
Now, speaking of that, and this is one of the things that I've always managed to ask coaches. We know that after COVID, a lot of things happen. You talk about the playing time, the eligibility, then we got the transfer portal, all those things that happen. Mental health is a really big thing. It's a really big thing. And I think more and more people are starting to talk about it, especially amongst athletes. How do you work that in because you talk about an open door policy. Mm-hmm. What does that look like if any of your student athletes, mental health, do you send them to talk to somebody, or are they just talking to coaches? Are you talking to you? What does that look like with your team?
Every year during fall camp, we always have our mental health, a mental health person or personnel or group, whatever, come and talk to the young men. Like I said, that's big. That's big. These young men are, you never know what these guys are dealing with back at home or just in general. And for them to have that avenue to make sure that they can go talk to someone. I mean, we have all the resources and everything on campus for them to do that.
Okay. So now last week, or before I go to that, how has the transfer portal? Has the transfer portal been good to you, bad to you, or nothing whatsoever?
It's been bad to me because I lose my top players. I mean, that's any other coach can tell you that. It's bad to me because of that situation. Now, for us trying to go in a transfer portal to find players, it's a hit and miss. You really have to do your homework with these guys because you got to understand why they're leaving that program and what caused them to leave that program. And then, like I said, we just got to make sure that we doing our due diligence as a coach to make sure that we're reaching out to the coaches, the previous coach that young man is the institution that he's leaving. So, like I said, it's a hit and miss when we're trying to get guys because, I mean, you never know. You never know what's the problem for that guy leaving that program.
Correct. So now, Coach, last week, the Black College Football Hall of Fame, they released the Player of the Year 2025 watch list. Mm-hmm. I didn't see any of your players on the list. However, it's one name that's buzzing, that's been buzzing, and it's buzzing again. Mm-hmm. We talk about athleticism, we talk about speed, but Michael King Jr., he earned a spot on the Box Charo HBCU All-American team, mm-hmm. G2football.com, and Elite 100 watch list. Talk about this young man and why we should be watching out for him once again.
Man, this young man, Michael King, he's a special young man. He came in playing receiver. And we just needed to switch some things around defensively. And with him just having all the tools in the toolbox, athleticism off the chart. We plugged him in with, I think, the second game of the season, and he just took off. I think his freshman year, he ended up catching I want to say 5 or 6 interceptions, and everything just took off from him. And then for him to be a local kid, I mean, the city is they got his back, no doubt. They got it. They got his back. So the young man is special. For him not to be on that watch list is, I mean, he'll have to show whoever the voters that picked those young men for that watch list. He's going to, at the end of the season, I think he's going to actually be on that list by the end of the season.
So in this case, leave no doubt comes across my mind because this is a prime time to use it. Leave no doubt. He is going to show people exactly, and it's a reason why he keeps making these lists. It's a reason why he keeps making these lists. So now, Coach, but you did have players that made first team. You had 4 players make the first team, and 3 players that make the second team for preseason. For all conference teams. Talk about those young men.
Well, you got Raekwon Bill. He didn't make it, but he's the returning quarterback. He had a hell of a spring and summer, and that young man is going to be he's going to put up some numbers. I'm really excited about this season for him. And then you got Johnny Morris, who didn't make all conference, another running back that's coming back. He's gonna make sure that he take the time and actually with Johnny. Let me tell you, Johnny Morris is a patient running back. He's like Barry Sanders to me. You know, Barry didn't talk much. He didn't. You know, he just made his plays on the field. And that's what reminds me of Johnny Morris. He's one of those guys that just old school. He got that old school swag, and he's going to come out and put in the grunt work and just get it done. I mean, by any means necessary. So you got Desmond Leverett, another guy that was on the all conference team, another running back that's on that list. Another great young man, and we got probably about 4 running backs that can do anything once they get their hands on the ball with it. Then you got on the O-line, Elliott Howard. He's a senior, fourth-year senior. He's going to be good for us this year. He's at the tackle. And you got linebacker Kaquan Kimber, the guy that leads the defense in the middle. That guy, he's going to be pretty good this year as well. And Messiah Wells, D-line, he holds that D-line up front. Good guy as a person and as a player as well. So, like I said, all those guys that made all conference, they know they made it, but they still got a lot of work to do, and it's just going to show once they get on the field.
So now we got 7 guys here. We got a team that's ready to rock and roll. Mm-hmm. What does game day look like, Coach? What's the preparation like? What's the music? What's the song? What's the mentality on game day? Because that's a long day. What's the mentality for you?
Anything that comes across that puts you in the headspace of just meditating, that's game day. Anything that get your mind focused and get your blood flowing. Any music that gives you all of those feelings is whatever. It can be R&B, it can be jazz, it can be rap, hip hop. It doesn't matter. Anything that gets you in that mood to get your blood flowing, hey, I'm all for it.
Now, what's your song then, Coach?
My song, I'm a Jeezy. I like Jeezy. Yeah, okay. Jeezy all day. Young Jeezy.
Okay.
Anytime that gets me going.
So any Jeezy song?
Any Jeezy.
Okay.
Young Jeezy, yes.
Now, Coach, we know now that in addition to the different things that's going on, like I said, the guys have the opportunity to be on TV. But let's talk about some of these things. We have showcases that actually come up now where they can actually participate in these showcases. Scouts come out, coaches come out. How important is it for us to continue to have these type of showcases that are geared just for our HBCU athletes to showcase their talent?
It's big because, like you say, it's HBCUs. That's the only time that we'll be able to get all of that information and showcase the talent that we have. And we should keep having that, every year for those guys to showcase, because they're not going to get in. A lot of those guys don't get invited to the Senior Bowl, to the East-West Shrine Bowl. So, it's a lot of things that those guys can put on with all of the scouts that's going to be in attendance. So it's a good day for those guys to showcase what they got. And I think it's very important.
It is. And I think a lot of times, it's so much excitement and it's grown over the years. And in addition to the showcase, when they head over to the Legacy Bowl in New Orleans, they get a chance to also participate in the career fair, which has also grown to just be this tremendous event. So, in addition to, okay, you finish in school or whatever happens after that, you still have the opportunity as well to seek, your career in the process. Now, Coach, one of the things I saw that the guys did the other day, they participated in a community supply drive.
Yes.
What was that like for the community? Because that looked like that was fun.
Yes, it's fun. This is my second annual doing it. It's just always good to give back to the community, and just to see the smile and just the laughter on those young men and young women faces. It was a good feeling. Like I say, it's always good to give back because The community supports us, so why not give back to the community that supports us? So I mean, we've been like I said, the second year doing it, and we're gonna continue doing it as long as I'm here.
Now, what all did they give them? What all was in the supply? So was it a drive-through?
Yes, it was a drive pull up, drive through, pull up, and I mean, we had from paper, backpacks, pencils, glue, everything. I mean, we had everything in the bag. So it was a fun day for those guys to like I say, just to show community service, and that's what our president, Dr. Mark Brown, he always talked about, giving back to the community and doing a lot of community service, and that's what we did. I mean, that's what we're going to continue doing.
Who did the shopping, Coach? I know you didn't go out there and shop.
Yeah, I did. I did a lot of shopping. Amazon is a friend of me.
Oh, okay. So you didn't physically go in the store.
No, I did. Some stuff that I needed to get. Yeah, I went to Walmart and loaded up some buggies, a lot of buggies, but the majority of the stuff came off Amazon. So
Oh, okay. Okay. I just want to see if y'all did the other coach also. All the coaches participated. Everybody participated.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's I think that's really big, especially like you said, the community service and the giving back aspect. And that's different. I do see them helping the kids on the first day, but I don't think I ever seen like the pull up, and that's different. That's nice. Now, Coach, I saw them open a Chick-fil-A. Y'all just got all the things going on down there. You got the lights, you got the Chick-fil-A. What else y'all got down there that I missed?
Well, we got buses too. I don't know if you noticed that. We got buses.
Is this new?
Yeah, buses is new. Well, actually, we had it for a couple of months now.
Okay.
We had it for a couple of months. So they're new. We got buses, a fleet of buses. Like you mentioned, Chick-fil-A just opened today. So the cow, he was running around campus today, taking pictures and everything. So it was a fun time. I'm gonna get me a bowl of chicken noodle soup once I get off the live with you. But
you eat that soup too?
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, that soup be out.
I love it.
That soup be busting, Coach.
Yes, it do. Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just me. Like, I'll pull up in a July, and the girl was like, "Are you sick?"
Right.
And I was like, "Nah, I just want the soup."
Yeah,
she was like, "Are you sure?"
Yeah.
You
got to put that Tabasco in it too now.
No, wait now. Wait. Now, Coach, I don't be doing all of that. Maybe some crackers.
Tabasco. Huh?
Maybe just some crackers.
Got to spice it up a little bit.
Nah, I ain't trying. I don't even eat hot food like that. See, that's the problem. I don't even.
Okay.
All right. So, Coach, to wrap this up, I told you I wasn't going to keep you long. Mm-hmm. I'm going to give you what's called a hot seat. You just answer one or the other. The first thing that come to mind, just one or the other, okay? You let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right. Grits or oatmeal?
Grits.
Sugar or salt?
Sugar.
Spaghetti or lasagna?
Spaghetti.
Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
Bacon or sausage?
Well, I don't eat pork or beef, so is it turkey bacon?
Okay, we'll give you turkey bacon. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke. Lemonade
or tea?
Tea.
I think this will probably go back to the same thing. Favorite rapper?
Young Jeezy.
I said, you told me Jeezy. Favorite athlete of all time?
MJ, Michael Jordan, all day long.
Your top 5 players, any sport?
Any sport. I already said Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, the Mamba. I like Barry Sanders, Walter Payton.
You just go hurry. Okay.
Yes.
So you gave me 5 athletes. Give me 5 HBCUs.
5 Tuskegee University, Clark Atlanta University, Jackson State, Howard, and Grambling.
Y'all, I'm not gonna show Coach no offense that he did not name Southern University.
I knew you was waiting on that. You was waiting on that. That's why I skipped.
He gave us Grambling. I thought your last one was gonna be like Morehouse, but he gave us
no.
It's okay. He gave us Grambling. It's okay. And then the final question: the best HBCU in the world.
Tuskegee University, hands down, winning this HBCU in the nation. Well, we ball and parlay. Hey, what else can I say?
Well, listen, Coach, I really, really, really appreciate you for joining me today. I'm really excited about you going over there getting some soup because now I want some soup. That went on my agenda, but that's what I probably eat tomorrow.
Okay.
But Coach, again, thank you so much for joining us and telling us a little bit about your program. I know you're a busy person. We was trying to get this together, and I was like, I promise I ain't gonna hold him too long. But I hope the weather calmed down so you can actually get over there and get you something to eat.
Oh yeah, the sun came out now, but thanks for having me.
Oh, y'all can bring the team back outside then. Y'all can go back out there to practice then.
They got dinner, then we got team meetings, so we'll get it in the morning. We got practice.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Coach, and have a wonderful season. And I'll definitely see you somewhere down there in Tuskegee. I'll see you somewhere.
Yes, you will. We'll bump into each other somewhere.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right. You have a good one, Coach. Be safe.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Thank you.